Hi all. Hope you all are doing great. Yes. So now we are into a very important chapter, which is conversion ads in Google Ads, basically. Uh, why it's very important is because here what happens is that you basically tell Google Ads that this is what you really want Google Ads to do an action for you, right? So you basically define the action for Google Ads, and then accordingly Google Ads is going to optimize your ads according to that, basically. So you define what a conversion means to you. So a conversion for you, or in other words, an action for you, could be if it's an e-commerce platform, for example, it could be add to cart, or yeah, it could definitely be purchase. You want to basically track the people. Track the kind of visitors who have purchased your products. So that could be a conversion for you, or in some other cases, it could be something like a sign up form that you want to have an action upon, or at times it also could be it could be a phone call that you want to define it as an action for you. So basically you tell Google that yes, this is what conversion means for me, and according to that Google ad is going to take action upon that. Right. So that's the basic fundamental of what a conversion means. So let us now actually see how conversion works with a practical example. Okay. So I will now go straight to my Google Ad account. Okay. Google Ads. Yeah. I sign into my. Okay, it's already signed in. I just need to click my ad account. Okay. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, and actually taken me to keyword planner. Okay, now uh, now what I need to do is that okay, so you can see this tools and settings. So I need to click on this tools and settings, and then I first need to create a conversion action, right? So when I click this tools and settings, if you see here under measurement, I have conversions, right? See, under measurement, I have a conversion, right? So I need to click on conversions, okay? Then I need to create a conversion action, because a conversion action could be different. For example, as you can see, these are the conversion actions that I had created earlier. A lead, purchase, sign up form, like that. Tennis for India website, first visit, page view. So these are the action that I created, conversion actions. So here I need to create a new conversion action because I want to track something different. Okay. So when I click on these are the different things that I can basically track. So as you can see, conversion tracking is critical to successful online marketing. It lets you see what people do, the conversion actions they take after seeing your ad. You set up one conversion action at a time, but you can track multiple conversion actions at once. Okay. So for example, I can set a conversion for website to see the online sales, the link clicks. Suppose if I want to track, if I want to track link on a, link clicks on a particular page. Okay, or if I were to track, say, on a particular button also, that also I can track, define it as a conversion basically. Okay, it could also be a sign up form, right? Then in app conversion, it could be tracking the app installs, in-app purchases, or in-app actions. Okay, likewise in phone calls, I can do a conversion for call from ads, calls to a number on your website, clicks on number on on mobile sites, like that. Okay, and then I can also import conversions if I already had made conversion Google Analytics. That also I can import here, or from Salesforce if I had already made something, I can import the data here likewise. So, for example, let's let us now track conversions for website conversions. Okay. So when I click on this, well, these are the different actions that they define and that they give me. Now, if it was a say, what do you say? If it was if I online platform which sells goods, e-commerce platform, then I could have chosen purchase, add to basket, begin checkout, like that. Uh, so like that, if you come down, it would be for contact. So contact is basically when a customer contacts a business by phone, SMS, email, or chat. Sorry. Then I can also have a conversion on submit lead form when someone expresses an interest in my business by filling in a form you provide. So sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Then if somebody requests a quote for your product or services, that can also be tracked, which is nothing but conversion or an action. Okay. Or get directions for your business locations, like that. So these are the different. Kind of conversion that you can do for your website basically. Now, for example, if I want to track page view when someone views a key page, such an article or a product page. Now, let me click on this page views. Okay. So let me name the conversion name as page view, and let me just put a date, for example, 28th August. Okay. Now these are different values that you have. If I want to have the same value for each conversion, then I click this. If I want to have different values for each conversion, and then I click this. So basically, what happens if you have you use same values if you're tracking leads or signups or page views. Okay, and if you're say selling multiple products at different prices, then you would like to have unique value recorded for each conversion, right? Because you've got different value to a product, then you choose this, giving different values for each conversion. But in my case, I want to use the same value for each conversion, right? And I click this and say I give a value of 1 rupee. Even if you don't give it, it's okay. But let me give 1 rupee. Okay. So for me, say I just define a value that is 1 rupee. Okay. Now count. So either you give a count for every or one. So what happens, for example, typically in an e-commerce platform, you go for every, right? Because for you, every purchase is what is needed for you, right? So you want to count all the purchases, purchase action that happens. For example, I add one thing on the basket, then again without signing out, I again add another to the cart or the basket, say, right? So in that case, every click means to me, it just adds on to the value, right? But in case of a sign up, for example, for example, if I'm doing a sign up form, I don't want the multiple. I don't want the same person to. Basically, I don't want to track the same person who might fill up the form 2 3 times, right? For that, in that case, I need to put only one, right? But since this is a website click, so here I'll put every, because here I'm just tracking the page views, right? So even if one person comes back to the page view, it's okay for me. I that way, it's okay, because I want to track how many overall page views, basically, how many action in terms of the page views had taken. So even if I was a person who clicked it multiple times on the website, so that's okay, that's fine, right? But in case of a sign up form, say if I'm registering myself for ticket to the registering myself for a free registration, for example, okay, to download some case study or something. So in that case, you click on one. Why? Because here the same person is basically coming over and over again doing the same action, which is not adding value to you, basically. But in my case, it's going to be every, because I want, even if the same person is clicking my page over and over again, which is important for me, that means he is liking my page, right? So that's okay. I want to have every click that is important for me on the page views, on the page, basically. Now, what is click through window? So click through window is basically, uh, for how many days you want that action to stay alive in your count, basically, right? So that means every 30 days it's going to change. For example, today is 20th August, so I will be in that window for till 20th September, and then I'll go out of the window in the next cycle, right? So if for example, if I click today, that is 20th of August, and then so that way I'll be staying in that window, in that bracket, till 20th September, which is 30 days. The moment 28th September comes, and if I didn't click anytime between this period, then I'll be out of the window. So basically, I want to have people who are fresh to my action. So that's why, I'll be choosing. That's why it's important, to know as to what kind of window you're setting. For example, in case of typically what do you say, e-commerce site, you want people to as fresh as you can, right? So for example, if I clicked your website some 1 year back, just as an example, 1 year back, and I do no action for you. So 1 year is too big a gap, right? I want new people to come and refresh themselves, because I want to target those new sets of people, right? Rather than not knowing as to what kind of people are coming, because say in the entire year I've got how many days? I've got the maximum that you can see is that you can also custom, and you can make say 90 days, right? Typically, I'll not, if mine is an e-commerce platform, I will not have a 90-day window, because 90-day window is too big a window. For example, if I come to your website today on 20th August, and for 90 days I do nothing on your website, and you're still targeting me, so that means I am old. I'm an old visitor to your website, but you want fresh people who are hot, who are hot in the action, basically. So that's why you want to keep on refreshing those set of people, and that's why you often decrease the window in terms of the dates. Right. So in my case, typically I'll take it 30 days. Okay. Okay. Now, what is view through window? View through window is a person may see your ad and not interact with it and convert later. This is called a view through window. So they're saying select the maximum time after a person views your ad that you want to count view through conversions. Okay. So it can be 1 day, 3 days, 1 week. Okay. So in my case, I'll typically put it as 1 week. Okay. This is include these conversions. Yeah, I'll include this in my conversion column. Okay. Okay. Now attribution model is which click you are going to give more importance. There are 4 options here. Uh, 6 options here. Data driven. Data driven distributes a credit of the 40/40 conversion based on past data for this conversion action. It's not available to accounts with high enough data. Okay. If you're new to this, you are anyway not eligible. Okay. Now last click is when you give all your importance to the last click. Okay. So for example, you have different products. Okay. Different products, and then after looking all the products, you added to the basically you checked out, basically you purchased, right? So in that case, the last click is important, right? So that's why the last click here is what they're giving all the credit in terms of the conversion, because you want to give, because typically in a e-commerce platform, the last click in terms of the action is the most important thing, right? That's what you want to track, correct? So that's when you select this last click. Now first click is when you give importance to the first click. Okay, all the credit to the first click. Linear is when you give importance to all the, I mean, all the parts basically. Okay, so it could be first, second, third, fourth. So all are given equal importance. Okay. Now time decay is it gives more credit to click that happened closer in time to the conversion. So basically, closer it is to the conversion, more importance it is given uh, in terms of the attribution. Position based is it gives 40% credit to both the first and the last click and distributes 20% among other clicks. Okay, that's interesting. So for 40% to the first click, 40% to the last click, and in between whatever you have, it's given 20% among all the other clicks. Okay. Then when I continue, there are 3 ways. One is that I can install the tag myself. Okay. And if I have a developer, then I send this as an email to the developer. And since you're a marketing manager, so obviously you have every right to send it to the developer if you have one. And then you will install the code for you, or you can use a Google Tag Manager. So in this case, I'll show how to install the tag ourselves, because there will be times when you don't have a developer, right? You'll have to do it yourself. So I'll just show it to you. Okay. Now, first thing first, what you require before doing a conversion ad, you require to have a global site tag installed in all your HTML pages. So global site tag is basically it's a unique tag that is given to you, and it's only when you got a global site tag can you basically first of all you need a global site tag, and after you've got a global site tag, can you do the rest of the things. So in my case, what happens is that I already have a global site tag. Okay, now how to check the global site tag? I'll just show it to you. Now in my case, this is my website, for example. Okay. Then what I do is that I go to view. You can see you just right click. Okay, right click on your laptop, and then you go to view source code, and then what you do is a control F, and then you see global. Yeah, the moment I wrote GLO, it is coming. See, this is global site tag. Can you see this? Yeah. So global site tag is already installed. So in my case, I don't have to install a global site tag because it's already installed. But if you have not installed the global site tag, this is the first thing that you have to do in terms of setting the global site tag. Now, how to set a global site tag? It's quite easy. You just copy this code, okay? Copy this code and then paste it on the head section, on basically on every page of your website between the head tags, okay? Uh, Now I already have it, so I'm not going to. I don't have to paste it again. Okay, and this again, I'll anyway show it to you because I anyway have to go to the back end of my site to install the conversion tag, or what we call the event snippet. Okay, so I'll anyway show it to you where the global site tag is there in my at the back end of my website. Okay, so don't worry about this at the moment. It's already installed, so I'm not doing anything with this. So I go straight to the event snippet. So event snippet is nothing but the conversion tag. Okay, this is the conversion tag for the action that I'm doing right now. What is the action for me? What is the conversion for me? It is the page views, right? So what they're saying is that event snippet works with the global site tag to track action that should be counted as conversion. Okay, choose whether to track conversion on a page load or click. Okay, and for me, I want to do a page load. Add the snippet to the page that customer reaches after completing conversion. Okay, click is when you have a button or a link. That's when you do select this. But here it's about my page views. So I'm clicking on this page load. So this is the tag that I have to install at the back end of my website. So this is my conversion tag for this conversion. Okay. Importantly, global site tag is unique for you. It remains the same throughout the process. Once you install it, you don't have to do anything with a global site tag. After you install the global site tag for the first time, then you get this event snippet, and this event snippet or your conversion tag is going to change every time you do a conversion action. So for this is my conversion action. Okay. Next time when I create another conversion action, it's again going to be different. So that way it will keep on changing. Now for this is my event snippet or my conversion tag. Okay. Okay, a mini break. All I need to do is I just need to select this and I need to copy this, and then I need to go to the back end of my website. Okay, this is already logged in, I think. Yeah. Mine is a WordPress website. Then I need to go to the admin panel. Now what I need to do is that I need to click on this. Okay, I clicked on the Divi, which is my theme. Everyone could have a different theme on WordPress. Then I click on integration, and as you can see here, this is where I have to what do you say, copy paste the snippet. I already copied it. I just need to copy paste and then I have to save the changes. It's done. Okay, one more important thing is that there is a thing called Google Tag Assistant extension. Okay, this is the extension for Google Tag Assistant. Okay, now Google Tag Assistant extension is important for you in the sense when it's a free tool. You just need to download this. It's already downloaded, so I'll not show it to you. You just need to click on this Google Tag Assistant. It's an extension on the Chrome, and after you do that, then what happens? For example, here, if you see, on my website, it will show you as to what all is working and what all is not working. Okay, put this down. So as you can see, all this global site tag, it's already installed. It's showing blue. It's installed. So this then Google Ads remarketing tag, this installed. Google Analytics installed. So all these tags are already installed for me. So this is how you. So basically, Google Tag Assistant. This extension helps you to allows you to know as to what all what all tags are working or what are not working. So if this is not working, then this extension will have told me that these are not working. Okay, so currently all these are working. That's why it's showing like this, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, okay. Now what happens? It's already done. Okay. Now you will see it has already come here. Page views. This is what I have done now. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. So after you do this, okay, sorry, this was not the one. I did it for page views 20th August. Yeah. So this will take some time. It's still unverified. It says we haven't verified your tag yet, which usually takes up to 3 hours after someone visits your page containing a tag. To speed up this process, you can visit the page to trigger the tag. So what you can do is that you can just visit this page. But still it might not be verified as of now. It might take still some time. Okay, so it's still in the process. Okay, so once this is verified, then what happens is that what you need to do is you need to, when you create a campaign, sorry, this is conversion, sorry. Okay, and then what I do is that when I create a campaign, I have to include this conversion basically. Okay, so when I do a new campaign, for example, okay, again, I'm not going to show how to do a campaign because I've already shown it to you, but I'll show you as to how to include this conversion in a campaign. Now, for example, um, mine was website traffic. Okay, then what I do is I click on this, my website, start new. I'm again not going to teach you all this because you already have you already have been taught about this. Okay, and then what happens? Okay, so this is where you have to choose your conversions. Okay, so this is when I click on select conversions, I get so page views. So right now what I did, I created that conversion action, and it has already popped up here. I just need to select this. Okay, and because I need to track this. So what I do is I just save it, and yes, so that's done. So basically I've selected this this conversion action, okay, and this is what I told Google that you need to optimize for this conversion action of page views, that I created for today. So that's how it is. So conversions is very important because you basically want to track the definite action which is important for you, right? So for me right now, tracking page view is the action which is important for me. That's why I created this conversion action, and I told Google that this is what I want you to track or optimize for. So now I'll come to know as to the results for this particular page only, right? Because otherwise I'll have so many results that I would know as to what kind of action happened only on this, right? So uh, that's about conversion. So once you create, so basically first you need to create a conversion action. How you create a conversion action? You first need a global site tag, right? Which is a one-time process. Once you create a global site tag at the back end of your website, it stays there forever. So it's a one-time process. Once you install the global site tag, after that you create your event snippet or the conversion tag that comes in. You just copy paste and put it at the back end of your website. Okay, and once it's done, and then what you have to do is that it obviously take about 3-4 hours for it to get activated, and then what happens, you have to when you create a campaign, as you keep on coming to the next phases, you will come to this option of conversions. So this is where you have to choose the conversion action that you create. Okay, yeah. So that's it. As far as conversion goes. That is a very important topic that I covered, and I'm feeling good about it because it's all about conversions in Google Ads. As you actually go deep into it, it's all about conversion. It's all about actions, especially in today's world wherein we all need results, definite results. We can't just go haywire here and there, right? Especially in online e-commerce sites and all that, the conversions play a very important role because you need to track the right kind of action that really means for you, right? Because today the market is all about ROI, ROI in the sense return on investment. What kind of return you're getting for the kind of money you're putting in the ads, right? So that's why conversions are very important in Google Ads. Yeah. So that's it for now. Thank you again.